What's up, everybody? I survived the hurricane. I'm okay. Actually, wasn't bad at all around here where I live, but a lot of people got flooded and left without power for extended periods of time. But I didn't lose power, didn't get any flooding, didn't have anything happen. So good news on that. Nice few days of mandatory rest. Last video I made, or one of the last videos I made, was about ghosting. And I think it was pretty apparent that ghosting annoys the ever-living shit out of me. And I gave some reasons of why I think ghosting happens. And mostly I was like saying that I think the main reason was their own faults, or there's something within themselves that they don't want to see or don't want to deal with. Not so much you. Or they're just flagrant fucking pussies that are too afraid to say, hey, I don't like you. So I gave some examples. Had another one I don't think I talked about. Was a girl that I met and immediately hit it off. Instantaneous attraction between both of us immediately. Had a wonderful time. It was great. Next day was also very fine. She's sending flirty, nice little text messages and stuff. And then running into her the next night. She's cold, distant. Couldn't put my finger on what the fuck had happened. I wasn't any different. After she acted cold and distant, I kind of gave her space and shit. But it made no sense, all right? And I spent weeks trying to just, what the hell happened? Like, how do you go from, like, hot to cold that quick? Then ghost me, act like I don't exist, won't talk to me, yada yada. I only tried to, like, reach out to her once or twice. I didn't even get a response. And it bothered the fuck out of me, because ghosting bothers me no matter what. This bothered me particularly because how quickly the flip of the switch was. So, you know me. I gotta experiment, man. I gotta get to the bottom of this shit. I gotta understand how things work. So I am proud to say that my hypothesis has been proved correct. It was indeed the fact that she was shameful of something, and by talking to me or being around me, it was a reflection of what she was ashamed of. So I went through every point of that night, dialing in each interaction, what happened, and there was an outlier that I didn't even think about, but happened. I ran into one of my female friends, associates. Maybe not friend would be a bad word, but a female associate that we're always cordial and nice to each other and yada, yada, yada. And I was talking to that female, briefly, hey, how you been, blah, 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 yeah, how's your car, blah, blah, blah. And that is when this female that ghosted me saw me while I was talking to this individual. Right? Now, through my digging, come to find out that my female associate's ex-boyfriend cheated on her with this new girl. The girl that ghosted me. Right? See where I'm getting at now. So, the new girl, that we hit it off well, well, apparently doesn't mind sleeping with men, or men that have a girlfriend, so quality character there, so dodged a bullet, but let's get back into it. The new girl saw me talking to the victim of her cheating, basically. So, obviously, new girl goes, oh shit, he's gonna fucking find out that I was cheating. And she wasn't cheating, maybe, but she was the third side of this love triangle that was going on between my associate and my associate's ex-boyfriend. This girl was smack dab in the third corner, calls them to break up, yada, 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 yada. and she sees me talking to the associate. So what this was, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to draw this conclusion, and I do believe I am 100% right, was I had to be ghosted. I had to be blacklisted, because I would find out eventually about this girl's indiscretions and bad behavior. And what does that do but make her feel bad about her previous actions, what she's done, makes her feel guilty, makes her think that I'm going to think poorly of her character, which I do. But you see what I'm getting at now. Me being around, was it now a reflection of her previous bad behavior? And she can't have that. A narcissistic person or an ego-driven person, they can't have that. They can't have a reflection of the bad shit they've done, because then guess what? As I always talk about, they actually have to face reality, and people won't do that these days. It's much, much easier just to pretend reality never existed. So me just stumbling through, not on purpose or not anything that I intended to do, became a reflection of a reality she didn't want to face. Incidentally, totally by accident. Hence, ghost Nick. Don't talk to him. He's bad because he's associated with my previous bad behavior. So my conclusion to all that, my hypothesis to all that, I do believe was 100% correct. So, ghosting still bothers the fuck out of me. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a pussy move. But now I have a much more clear understanding of it. Like I said before, when people are ghosting you, it's probably their issues that cause them to ghost, not you. And, well, on this occasion, I was indeed proved correct.